Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm a little late. Had to reset my internet since it was already effing up. But welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. Market's open. What's up, Skyline? How you doing, Grizz? What's up, Arnesis, Rob, Digital Nukes, El Nawe, Ronald, Miguel. Rachel says, I'm Jack to the Jubilees. Mag, what's up? Anthony, how you doing? Froggy, Eddie, what's up? Sedge, what's up? How you doing? Trading Academy, what's going on? Rodri. Hugh, how you doing? Sakura, good morning. All right, what up? All right. What are we doing here? I'm on some Lucid Flex evals. For reasons I don't feel like talking about right now. So. Had a bit of a kind of a VWAP open almost here. ES holding value all right. A little bit stronger than NAS. Feels like it's been one long news event this week. Yeah. Does feel like that. Why isn't my heart rate showing up here? The app is connected. There we go. 1 second. 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 What's up, Justine? Good morning. How you doing? All right, so VWAP hold there on NAS. Let's take out this relative high here, 485. Then we got overnight highs at 539. Stumbling Wanderer, Pranov, how you doing? What's up, Evan? How you doing? Eddie promised you 19K today. I know. That's why I averaged down on my trade on TradingView. Eddie said 19K incoming. Let's see how I'm doing on that trade. Eddie. What do you know, Eddie? I'm down 15 million, dude. Come on. What are you doing to me? My average is 23,811. I'm short over 1,100 contracts. My average entry really has really improved since I started. I was what, short 300. Then I just started shorting more. That's hilarious. The original entry is way too early. You know it. Yeah. Clearly. I'm gonna hold that till it's in the money, babe, and I'm gonna make some money. All right, so took out those relative highs there into 500 level. I want to see 539 sweep into PDH, so that's my target, and I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna go long 500 if I can get a little pullback before we get there. Come on. You're Nat, how you doing? Good morning. Problem is, ES just swept overnight highs and PDH, so we'll see. Oh no. $503 was I lowered it trying to get better at 501.5. We hit 503.5. That sucks. I almost want to get in under 500 now. Yeah, Apex is blowing up. What happened was, I was having data issues the other day. So after stream, I came back and I was in a nice trade and I exited. Should have been a nice couple $100 trade. And whatever with the data, it wasn't representing the data accurately. And it counted as a loss. And that honestly threw me on tilt. I messaged Apex customer support yesterday about it. Hadn't heard back, but yeah, it was. I don't know what was going on with it, but it's really frustrating. Yo, what's up, Arx? How you doing, man? Try long here. It's a good entry. Let's see if we get the continuation up. Ideally, we don't reject 500. Do you not hear the music? Tunes are there. Yeah, it's just in between tracks. I think I've got 2 new tracks done for my next release, so I'm excited about that. Nice. Very good entry there. That's 77. I had a second here. These are 2-day pass evals. Don't really like what ES is doing there. I don't want NAS to retrace all the way back down to the bottom of this candle here. Man, it was so close. So close to getting halfway done here in one trade. That would have been nice. Alright, stop out. That was a great entry. Should just left that one mini on there. Could have taken profit for a nice gain. Oh well. Alright, VWAP incoming here. Gonna let ES hit VWAP, see what happens. That's a large wick on a 15-minute candle. See if we break under VWAP. What's up, Rob? How you doing? I'm going to go for the short on the VWAP break. We're looking for a VWAP break, rather. ES is holding it for now. What's up, Tam? How you doing? Yeah, Trading Academy, honestly, I thought about the long, but the higher time frame just makes me want to look for the downside now. ES did get the sweep of PDH and overnight highs. So let's see if we can get a little rotation lower. That's my thought. You're like 66.34. I haven't really charted out ES, but I mean, that is overnight lows. So you may be onto something. First day on a live account, excited for it. Taking a step back from props. Nice, Tam. 1 micro, $100 daily loss limit. Taking it slow. Very good. It's being a little bit annoying here at VWAP. I'm gonna add it to it here. Drug of choice for day trading? That limitless pill that Bradley Cooper takes in that movie. Otherwise, I got a little caffeine going. Okay, there's a nice drop. Take one off there. Nice break here. Okay, out on that one. Nice $1,700 trade there. Normally I would never short on top of VWAP like that, but usually I play the VWAP bounce. But I'm looking at the 5 minute, look at the 15 minute. I'm just like that. It's hard to get bullish again, even at VWAP. And what I've said before is sometimes I like shorting above VWAP because if I ever want to move to break even, I can allow for VWAP to retest, and I'm still in the trade. So sometimes I'll take the short right above VWAP, which always seems a little crazy because I love a good VWAP bounce too, but it just depends on what the overall price action's telling me. Because often, I take that long. Often I take it long, but those wicks on the 5 minute, not inspiring. The fact that ES swept a previous day high and overnight highs, that ended up being a pretty good exit, didn't it? On the second one there. Second one exited right there. Pretty good. Not bad. Thanks, Tom. Said you took the short on Dow. Are you over the age of 50? I'm not sure you're allowed to trade Dow if you're under 50. I think they card you. All right, so more downside maybe. Let's go for overnight lows. 320 would be the next target. Oh, I am over 50. I knew it. No young gun is gonna be trading Dow for fun. Us youngins, we trade Nasdaq because we got problems. And that's right, I just called myself a youngin. It's all relative. You're 55 going on 70. Doesn't surfing keep you young, Tom? Or fighting in grocery stores? So one of those two things has got to keep you young. Nice bounce to 400. Rejection. Let's get more downside now. ES wants more. I have a hard time shorting right here, but I do like more downside. If I was paying it closer attention, I think looking for that rejection at 400 would have been my entry there a little bit higher. I don't think I was locked in enough to get that. Yeah, 320, so I like it. Miguel. I mean, look, sometimes some younger people trade Dow. That's fine. Look, trade what you want. Trade what trade well trading, you know? It doesn't matter. We're just goofing. I had data issues with Apex and did not handle it well. All right. So pivot point holding up here for a sec. Maybe another check of 400. Maybe a pump a little bit higher, maybe 420s. Maybe VWAP. I don't know about that. Let's see. It's another 400 rejection. Be watching. Wow. 400 is rejecting. I kind of want us to push a little bit through it, though. A little bit higher. You know, like retest this section up here, maybe 420s. Because ES could be putting in a little higher low, double bottom higher low kind of thing, from 730. Yeah. Maybe it's just another 400 rejection. I'm a little tempted to take it, but I also think we might push a little bit through 400, and I don't want to take that heat. Maybe it's worth a stab. I'd rather be shorting 20s. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm in short. My screen's glitched. Looks right on my side. It's just it's a little sloppy back here with the book map because just the way it is, but it's made for this screen here. That's all. I'm doing all right. What's up, Lee? How you doing? I'm good. Yeah, ES is really close to those overnight lows. All right, there it is. That's how you get to halfway on 50K. Tried doing it in one trade, had to do it in 3, but they were very clean. They were great trades. Even the first trade that was a loss was an excellent trade. I think my entries are on point today. The ad was not great. I really wanted the overnight highs. If ES had not hit its overnight highs in PDH, this ad is way better. But obviously, you know, the ad doesn't look good here. But generally speaking, when we're that close to overnight highs in the first, 15, 30 minutes, there's a pretty good likelihood of us continuing higher. But again, ES had just swept it. So I took the loss there, but that entry was one of my best entries this week, probably. And then the short above VWAP was awesome, actually. And then the ad there was good as well. So I did a little better job on the ad that time. And then shorting 80 after the rejecting of 400 4 times. Down for overnight lows. Again, NASDAQ just missed them. So NASDAQ's just missing its levels. ES is the one sweeping those levels. But those are excellent trades today. I don't really need to lose money. $60 is fine. I'm not going to bother with it. Like if I had to make an extra little bit, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think I really want to mess with it. Maybe I'd just flip 5 minis real quick. I don't mind doing that. I want to wait for it to slow down a little bit. Could just do one a bunch of times. Bro, I still don't have data for corn. How'd you do, Grizz? Did you trade New York or did you just trade Asia? This is Lucid. You can see it starts with the LFE. It's Lucid. Do not flip 5 minis. I meant micros. Did I say minis? On Lucid, 50Ks, you can make 1560 as a max. Is that what it is? I feel like they've never really said how much their leeway is, but I feel pretty good about that. Nice, Grizz. I don't have corn data. I don't have it. I'm not gonna mess with it. $60 is not enough to worry about. If it's $200, yeah, I'll go lose it, but I'm good. So pretty good, pretty quick session. Done within 30 minutes. I think I should go put together my course to sell. All this free time, guys. Man. Your brackets didn't work on Motive Wave. You're in short 77 on ES. Stop loss was 79. Target was the 0 print. Took a 220 loss instead of 70. Dude, so you're not even trade copying. It's just your bracket straight up didn't work. That's messed up. Sorry, man. That's crazy. I haven't really had too many issues with brackets. I've had some bad fills, but Chicken hit your loss limit. Sorry, dude. I'm wondering if I should also run my Top Step accounts back. I tried. I reset. I tried like twice, and I was just a little too aggressive, and so I blew them, and that was like, it's like $1,000. It's a lot of money when you mess up. Eddie, I don't think I have free resets because they were on the set of accounts that I passed. Right? So I don't think I have any free resets. I wish I did. But they don't like roll over on accounts that, you know, accounts that you passed. You don't still have those banked resets, right? I mean, I'd like to be wrong. I just don't see my reset bank anywhere. All right, here's this test I was looking for earlier. It's attached to account type. Oh, well, these are... Oh. These are the no... I did the no activation fee ones. So you're saying if I bought some of the classic standard ones, I would have a reset attached to it? It's found under billing. Okay. Reset bank. Might have to DM you. I'm not seeing much here. So, hey, okay, so Eddie, in my reset bank, they're grayed out, but that means I don't have any accounts. Yeah, I see active ones. They're just grayed out because I don't have any accounts that qualify. What platform is this? This is MotiveWave. So Eddie, here's the question then. Do I buy the activation fee accounts because I have free resets available? So if I have to reset once, it's worth it. Is it worth it? But if I pass, I have to pay the activation fee. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Just depends on how well I trade the evals, really. Froggy, missed your fill by a tick and ran 100 points. Oh, dude, that's brutal. Is it free like NinjaTrader or TradeAway to connect prop account, or should I pay extra fee monthly or annually? If you want MotiveWave and you trade prop firms, you could trade Lucid. Lucid gives you a free MotiveWave license, so that's great. If you don't want to trade Lucid, you could trade Funded Futures Network. They give you a license to Edge Pro X, which is the same platform. Jezu, what up? Fellas, I'm new. I don't know what is evals. Please let me know. If you trade the prop firm system, prop firms make you pass a test, generally speaking, called an evaluation, before you're eligible to get payouts on a funded account. So this is my day one of my test. Essentially, I had to make $3,000. Iran will not accept ceasefire. Why would that not move markets more? Yeah, this all came out in the last 20 minutes. Yeah, 8:59 says Iran will end the war at the time of its own choosing. 8:59. It's interesting. We didn't really. I mean, kind of would expect a bigger reaction on something like that. Yeah, HR QT. I think the version of Motivwave you get from Lucid is the order flow version. It's possible you need level 2. I don't know. I've seen some level 2 here. I don't know. Because Motivwave 7 is kind of messed up. I don't know. Grizz saying, yes, you do need to pay for level 2 extra. Or does Lucid even offer that? Platform add-ons. Rhythmic market depth. Yeah. You're more into sports betting, but the principles are the same for trading. There's a lot of crossover. So you're getting into it now. I have not used ATAS, no. Yeah, Motivwave 6 is... I don't know why. You know, everyone was looking forward to Motivwave 7. And they really messed it up, guys. I'm like... yeah, I've been getting so frustrated with it that look, I love Motivwave. It is my favorite platform, but sometimes I just be like, should I be trading Sierra Chart or something great? Just get used to it, and I don't want to, but I do have that thought. Has anyone ever tried Rhythmic's trade copier from like literally our trader Rhythmic? What issues? The built-in trade copier doesn't really work. Heat map is weird. Like sometimes if I move stuff around, it just like takes away my data. It's just like kind of weird glitchy kind of things. Sometimes like I'll add an indicator and it won't show up, and then I have to close it and reopen Motivwave, and then it shows up. You know, just like a lot of just like little weird stuff. Motivwave 6 is great. I still run it on my Mac all the time. The candles do break. Yeah, Grizz. That's my other issue, is the candles often on low. If you load up, like, let's say you were to launch Motivwave at like 8:29 going into 8:30, you're going to get broken candles, you know, like gaps in data, which is drives me nuts. There's got to be, you think there's like an easy, like a reload data. There's probably a reload data button or something. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like they've got to know. Like, there's a whole forum for Motivwave, and I feel like I haven't looked. I mean, I just assume other people are complaining about it because, you know, there's kind of the people that always tend to do that. What's up, Ola? How you doing? Still got to load it up 2 times sometimes. I don't really have to do it that much. Thanks, HR. Appreciate it, man. Big green, yeah, on evals though, so it's not that exciting. Those great trades, really good trades. I'm proud of them. You know how trading is. Some days you forget how to take a winning trade, and other days you just feel freaking on top of it. I felt pretty in sync with the market here this morning, so pretty pleased with that. Oh, thanks, Grizz. Yeah, it's a 50% consistency rule. So that's why I'm stopping here at 1,500. I got to make 3,000. Don't want to make more than 1,500 in one day. So tomorrow, get back after it and try to lock in another pass here. You know, I'm a little disappointed. Last time I passed these was, I think I passed these on, what day was it? All these days blur together. Maybe Friday? I don't know. Excuse me. And then Monday, you know, I talked about this on stream. It was the kind of the best way to get a max payout on an account like this, where you need 5 days of $150 to request a payout, but you need, you know, the minimum payout request is $500, so you need to have a $1,000 balance. Yada yada. Basically, the biggest payout would be a $2,000 payout per account on these Lucid Flex accounts, which means you need to have a $4,000 balance. So the thought is day one, push a little bit harder, try to make a large portion of that profit day one. Because in the funded, there's no consistency rule, and your drawdown is at negative 2,000 starting the day. So if you make $1,000, now your drawdown's $3,000. So keep pushing, because you're now $3,000 away from blowing it instead of just $2,000 away. And then just try to make the bulk of your profit then. And then the next 4 days, just try to make $150 each day. And then boom, you get max payout. So that was my mindset going in. But this was, I think, a Monday. I think it was Monday. Again, these days blur together. I don't really know. But the price action was kind of garbage. And I was trying to, you know, trade a little bit more aggressively. And I just blew them right away. You know, I got down $1,500 that first day. So you still gotta wait for the right price action. It's still not worth it to push if the price action sucks. What's up, Botan? How you doing? Miner, what's going on? Chris, the Apex accounts disappeared somehow. Tom, from down 1,000 to up 1,500? Damn. Very nice. You did this yesterday, Botan, went back to almost zero in profit. Yeah, that's the other thing, is you can just give it back as easily if you're not waiting for the best setups, you know? So yeah, there's two sides to the coin there. Do you think we'll be able to hit Asia low? Well, I mean, ES did, right? All right, Sedge. Catch you later, man. Oh, I did that. Oh, I see what you're saying. From down to yeah. I was down 1,000. Yep. Used to be really patient with evals. Yeah, too patient, I would say. You know, I think it helped me develop as a trader, being really slow and patient with it. I mean, I still kind of look. I think back to those when I was documenting. I think back to it all the time. It's like, dude, I did the right thing. It was the right move for me then. Now I don't think it's the right move for me to spend more than, spend like the idea of spending more than a month in an eval. Well, it's crazy. Like, how many evals have I passed since I first tried to pass that one? Dozens upon dozens of them. And many of them in 2 days. Can't see the chat? Oh. It's supposed to be there. What's going on? Oh, that's weird. There it is. I just had to refresh the cache. Yeah, Grizz. Definitely. I would agree with that. We think we can go for this PDH level that I wanted earlier? I don't see why not, except for the fact that ES is just really lagging behind now. After leading the way, ES is stuck at VWAP here, so today's P8 isn't bad. No, today's price action was kind of good. I mean, I obviously enjoyed it. Even the losing trade, the entry was fucking spot on, and just didn't get that follow through push. And then after that though, the break of VWAP seemed imminent, and ES, I think ES has been really clean. RX, you're up about 1K on 150K PAs. Nice. Well done. See you, Tom. Yeah, NQ, man, if you're like, all right, let's look for a push overnight lows into yesterday's value area high, that'd be a reasonable target. You ain't getting it. So that's why, people ask about. Look, I can't imagine trading NASDAQ without ES in front of me. They really do inform one another. What does your crystal ball head say it will go today's high or come down? Well, look, like I mentioned, I saw no reason why we couldn't go to PDH except for the fact that ES was stuck at VWAP here. Futures Desk, Doomsday. If you like Futures Desk, check out Blue Sky and probably Perdia. I think they're probably the most similar. The CEO of Futures Desk, I'm wearing their hoodie by the way. The CEO of Futures Desk used to work at Blue Sky actually. All right. What's up, Bog? How you doing? Yeah, I'm done because these are evals, so I'm done with the 1500. Gotta stop there. I don't have any other accounts to trade at the moment, unless I decide to load up on some Top Step accounts. I'm a little torn. I could do Top Step like 100Ks because I have resets in my reset bank. I have to pay an activation fee though, and I have to pay the initial cost of them, so I don't know if I want to pay all that. But I did get nice payouts from Top Step the past month, so maybe it's worth it. What's up, Andy? How you doing? Do you copy trade? I mean, I'm copy trading these 5 accounts with one another. What's up, Jose? Just lucid evals, though. Can't get too excited. I almost considered getting the Top Step accounts and then copy trading with Lucid for the evals. I almost thought about doing that this morning. I wish I would have. That's all right. You know, if I would have blown them, I was down $1,000. You know, I was halfway to blowing them. So if obviously, then it would have hurt double as bad. Let's do a poll here. I'm just curious. Here's a poll in chat if you want to answer. Favorite prop firm? Is it Lucid, Tradeify, Top Step, or other? Let me know in chat. They only let me do 4 options. Fitmo? Okay. Right now, Lucid, then take Profit Trader second. Okay, makes sense. Parch says Blue Sky, no surprise. Lucid, MFFU. Dude, for whatever reason, I've forgotten about MFFU. They've been my favorite for a long time, and then they got rid of the core plan. And I just kind of like stopped. Yeah, I got tired of trading on Tradeivate. I haven't really thought about them a lot lately. Kind of funny. They're still good. It's just I wish they had different platforms, you know? Top Step X, honestly, is great. I know they had a lot of issues before. I think they hired back the guy, the engineer who, like, I don't know, built it or something. He left, and then I think they hired him back, and then they rehired, like, a lot of people I think that they had let go or something. And it's been working great. I think Top Step X, you know, like them or hate them, I think, there's no benefit for me telling you to praising them. I'm not a partner of theirs. In fact, I felt they did me kind of dirty, but credit where credit's due. I think Top Step X is good. But yeah, obviously, like, they've gotten a lot of heat lately. Lee says they're shit. The other day, I placed a stop. It didn't work. They refused to compensate me despite having it on video. See, when it's... I don't know what explanation they gave you. But when it's their own platform, that doesn't work. And you're obviously trading their prop from on their platform because you have to. Then I feel like they should kind of make it right. Yeah, but like Eddie's alluding to, maybe there's more to the story. I don't know. Partially, I got blue sky to halfway yesterday, and then last night I was just kind of pissed about the Apex situation, and I just was like trading 5 contracts on blue sky, 5 minis, and I blew it just because I was just kind of like pissed, and I just wanted to feel something. It didn't make me pissed about blue sky, but I was just kind of pissed in general, and I was like, fuck it. Yeah, the Apex PAs, yeah. That's the hard part about streaming, is I have to rehash things like 10 times because people filter in at different times. But yeah, I was having data issues yesterday, if you remember, on stream, if you were there. And then after stream, still being a little weird, but I'm like, okay, whatever. And I took a nice trade. Should have put me nicely in the green, up a few hundred. And instead it was a red trade because the data wasn't, it was like lagging or something. And so it wasn't actually showing, where I got in was one thing and where I got out, where I thought I got out was another. And so it counted as a loss. And I got a little pissed and a little tilted from that. Do you trade ETH or RTH? Well, mostly RTH. New York Open. Do you recommend us to use volume profile on ETH or RTH? Well, I just started using volume profile, and with chat, the consensus was they use 2 volume profiles. So the one on the right is ETH. The one on the left is RTH for me. But I'm not a volume profile expert by any stretch of the imagination. I just started trying to implement it a little bit, so you could probably learn from. There's better people to learn from than me. I don't know enough. I did message Apex, but now that I've blown them, I don't think they'll help me. I didn't really expect them to. That's why I didn't. I don't really expect them to. I don't think they ever adjust balance. I really don't think that they would bother. I couldn't find anyone else with that data issue. Someone else in chat said they had a data issue with Apex, but it seemed like no one else was having this issue. So I don't know. What type of order flow do you use for the majority of time for your execution? So I would say the only form of order flow I'm really using is the heat map. from time to time. I'm looking for kind of anomalies on the heat map that might indicate, you know, a directional trade. For execution, though, you know, a lot of it is straight up price action. I'm more of a price action trader than an order flow trader. So I'm looking for, you know, interaction at key levels. I'm looking for, you know, rejections, break and retest. I'm looking for a lot of like simple stuff. Nice job, says Skidabur. The only thing giving me hope in trading at the moment is volume profile, says Grizz. Yeah, Grizz, you've been crushing it, man. What's your daily win rate since you started using volume profile? Excuse me. Yeah, is there a trial account where I can get to try futures? Yeah. So generally speaking, you have to pay for live data. So for instance, TradingView, you could pay per trade on TradingView like I'm doing. But I have to pay for a data package, which is what, $8 a month, $6 a month. You gotta get live data somehow. And live data costs money for everybody. You know, the broker, whoever's offering you data, they got to pay for it. So they charge you. So if you have a brokerage account with like, I don't know, it depends on where you live. But let's say I have a brokerage account with Schwab. So Thinkorswim is the platform there, and I can get a paper account just having a certain amount deposited with them. Otherwise, you just got to pay for, you know, a practice account of some kind to get live data. It's affordable. And then you can paper trade on TradingView. You get a practice account from the futures desk. It's the futures desk. They have a practice account, which is like $19 a month, and it comes with like a really nice journal system. Blue Sky does it for free. Wait, can you legitimately get a 100% free practice account on Blue Sky? But Parshop, do you have to buy an eval? Like, you can't just get free data. Like this guy, he just wants to try trading futures, so you don't want to pay for an eval or anything. Gotcha, Grizz. What are you saying free for? I don't understand why you're saying free. You're saying if you get a 50K, you get a free practice account? I mean, that's not that great. I'm so confused, dude, because you just type one word and then you hit enter. You said, no, it's a 50K, free. How do you get this free 50K? Well, how do you get it? Because I'm on their site right now. I'm trying to find, where's this free practice account? Iron Beam gives you a trial for life with all data fee covered? Wow. Do you need to deposit money with them, though? Yeah, I guess you could practice without live data, you know? If you're not looking anywhere else. You could just do it without live data, right? It doesn't matter. Wolf, I'm on both. So I run both simultaneously. I have a PC on 2 monitors here, or PC here, 2 monitors, and Mac here, 2 monitors. Try deep charts. That's, of course, if you're getting tired of Motivwave. Yeah. Deep charts. Let me look at it. I don't know, Parshots just says you can get deep charts for like free. I mean, it looks good. Like, I like the look of it. Everyone does complain about, ooh, yeah, about it being expensive. Billed yearly, it ends up being $100 a month. Yikers. Now, what if you pay 1 month at a time? Do they not even have that option? It says coming soon. If you buy it 3 months, it's $130, $39 a month. King Charles IV, what up? How you doing? Hey, there's 500 again. Let's see if we can break and head up into PDH overnight highs. Been waiting a long time for that. It's just white label Volsys, is it? I've never used. Wait. Doesn't that's just volumetric. That's what Parshot was saying was is it really just white label Volumetrica? Like their own version of it with like maybe their templates and whatnot? Interesting. Eddie, congrats, man. Just locked in a 1600 by 5 payout on Lucid. Well done, dude. That's awesome. Good work. So you built that balance to 3,200 presumably. Trading how many trading what? 2, 3 micros? That should be a lesson to everybody. They're not giving them out any longer? Yeah. I'm not surprised. Starting position 2 to 3 micros. Most I've added into is up to 6, but that was deep in profits. So Eddie getting a $1,600 payout, trading 2 to 3 micros, bro. Well, Eddie uses a larger stop loss, right? You're saying what, 60 to 100 point stop or something? Yeah, Lee says, I think my biggest win was getting 5 payouts of 2K on Lucid, only trading 5 micros. Got a payout each week this month. Sick. Dude, paying yourself weekly with trading is so sick. Only got 16K from the other 4. Yeah, only 16K, dude. That's sick. You're going to Beyond Wonderland this weekend? Wait, what's that? Should fly. I was just telling Rach yesterday, I was like I want to go to California. I miss the sun, the weather in general, and In-N-Out Burger. A rave? Oh, okay, I have heard of that. Yeah, no way I would go to that. Fucking hell, dude. No fucking way, dude. I do not like EDM. Very honestly, someday you'll have thousands of live viewers and then you won't be able to answer us all. I know. I mean, that's the... Look, do I really want thousands in here? Look, that'd be fun. That'd be cool. But I really like the being able to chat with people. And you've been in live streams with thousands of people. There's no way you can keep up with chat. Kind of sucks. So what I would probably do is just like... have people chat in Discord and just go off the Discord. Like just have a live stream chat. Because that filters out everyone on YouTube. Is Cali as liberal as everyone makes out to be? People are people, man. You think about it. California has more Republican voters than all of the Midwest combined, probably. Like, there's people, people with differing beliefs everywhere. It's a beautiful place, and if you're worried about, if like something about politics is keeping you away from a place like California, you're missing out. It's freaking gorgeous. Oh, man. What part of trading should a new trader work on to become profitable for the long run? Technical or risk management or even psychology or any other part? It's all important. You got to learn technicals if you're going to be a day trader, but you absolutely have to learn risk management and psychology. Like every part of those come into play. I would say like, I don't know. It's like they're all important, right? So like you got to understand technical analysis of some kind. And that's no good if you don't have risk management. They all work hand in hand. Legs it, catch you later. Yeah, technical analysis you'll like kind of absorb. It's like probably the easiest thing to learn. And to me, the psychology, the emotional aspect, the risk management, that's a bit harder. Oil chart. What's oil doing? Very range bound. Yeah, avoid strategy hopping. Yeah. Trading's hard. There's not going to be, I don't think there's like a strategy where you're going to be like, oh, it's easy now. Probably. There are things that you're going to resonate with. Crazy, we already talked about this before. You know. Chat, it's been a while, but I kind of think there's too many people in here. I think we should play a game. I haven't done this in like a very long time. Does anyone want to play time guesser? Anyone interested in time guesser, chat? We're at 101 people. When we start playing time guesser, within 5 minutes of playing, we'll probably drop to 50. That's okay. It's a good session. I don't have any more training to do. Got Botan here, so we should be good. Time Guesser is a game where it shows you a kind of a historic photo, maybe famous, maybe not famous, maybe mundane. And you have to use clues in the photos to determine the location and the year that it was shot. It's pretty fun. And it's not related to the markets. Yeah, we used to do that. We used to do GeoGuessr. We used to have fun. It's been a long time. All right, so we got Obama at the varsity in Atlanta. It says Atlanta on the hat. So, judging by his hair, that might be second term Obama. So we're talking 2015 and earlier. No, 05 he had black. He was young. He was a young gun in 05. And that's too early. He was campaigning in like 07. But this has got to be in the 2010s because he got some gray and he started aging real bad in the second term. So when was he campaigning for the 2012, 2011 maybe, something like that. We'll just go like I don't really know where that restaurant is. We'll just pick downtown. And we'll do 20 what did we say? 2012, 2011? Okay, chat's saying 2012. We'll go 2012. Boom, spot on. And 1.7 kilometers away. So pretty good. That's a lot of points. We got 9,952 points out of 10,000 possible points there. So we crushed ass on that one. Let's see if we can do the next one. Okay, they got something going on here. That almost looks like a Saoirse Ronan, but I don't think it's her. So we're in like Europe or... It's kind of... Is it like Stockholm maybe? I mean, look at all the... There's a lot of blonde happening here. Antwerp, Belgium, 98. Hungary or Poland or somewhere. Polish. Does anyone recognize LODY? LODY. That language back there, it does seem something I couldn't pronounce, which is going east in Europe for that kind of stuff. Like, it looks like a B and an N next to each other or something. There's no way that... I mean, I don't even think that's Swedish. I think Poland or something. Botan agrees Poland, so I think we got to go Poland. We'll just do like Warsaw, because a lot of times we're... one of those bigger cities will be right. You think 90s? I don't think... well, let's look. I don't think we're in 90s. I think we might be a touch later. Let's see. Maybe 90s. I think early 2000s was, yeah. Ukraine. Could be Ukraine. Yeah, I don't know. Poland's pretty close. Yeah, I think early 2000s is correct. And sometimes Eastern Europe, maybe they're a few years behind. We could go later than we think. I think 2003 Warsaw. You want to try it? Or I could go later. I mean, 2003 is pretty good, Parshov. Prague even. Could be Prague. feel like there's not enough tourists for Prague. Where's Loop? I think we're just going to go for it. Maybe over here by the river, though. All right, I'm going to go for this, guys. 99. And we were all the way over in... It was Poland, but it was a different city. So, we got the country right, and we're 4 years off. That's not bad. All right, U.S. Coast Guard. Bro, is this New York? Oh, the plane. Oh, it's is that the Hudson? The landing in the Hudson with Sully Sullenberger? Is that right, chat? Sully was like 08 or something. Not the Twin Towers, no. No, there's not a plane that landed in the river on 9/11. 09. Thanks. So 09 Hudson. I think we're good there. What's up, Rob? Playing Time Guesser. Fucking nailed that, chat. 92 points off. Nailed that. We got old school Vegas here, chat. Unless it's a film set. We got old school Vegas here. Like 50s Vegas. I have to imagine that's where we are. All right, where's the strip? Only been to Vegas a couple times here. Oh, there's the strip. Okay. Strip. I think we're in the 50s, Botan. Yeah, 57 maybe. Look at these cars. 57 Vegas. Let's go. It's 58. Pretty good. Again, 98, 100 points there. Pretty good. How's it not the strip, man? I guess... All right. Guess we're just a little bit north. Okay. Looks like UK, chat. Where's Tren? Wait, is that not... No, that's UK, right? I don't think that's Australia. Australia's got the... Oh, wait, Melbourne. Dang, are we Australia? Melbourne. Oh, yeah, look at all these Australia flags up here. Yeah. And then look at the time, though, too. Early 1900s, you know. So we're in Melbourne. That's on the east, right? And most cities are. Melbourne. Like City Road or something generic. You think 50s, though? Look at that. Even, you think, to me, that car's like 40s and stuff. You know? But maybe I'm wrong. That seems like late 40s to me. 48, Bog? I like it. Let's go 48. Maybe we're in the 50s. Ah, it's 54. All right. 54, but, you know, location-wise, we're pretty spot on there. So pretty good. That's a good round, chat. 46,000 points out of 50,000. Ask any other day trader streamer to do as well. They're not gonna. Guess what? We didn't really lose that many viewers. That's great. It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? I might call it a day here. That was fun. More games? You guys want to do GeoGuessr? Sometimes GeoGuessr crashes the internet here. We do GeoGuessr. Should we do free daily games on GeoGuessr? We'll do that real quick. There's just the 3 rounds. It's a pretty quick one. The hell is this, chat? Dude, that's not sounding familiar. India? Parsha's house? It's so tropical, bro. Are we sure about India? I don't know what any of these things mean. I feel like we're like Southeast Asia, you know? Thailand, Indonesia. No, it's in rupees. Oh, it is in rupees. So we're back in India? I mean, other countries have rupees, right? What is Indonesia's currency? I might just Google that real quick. Indonesia currency. They have the rupiah. Indonesia Trust. I'm with you. Indonesia. I mean, let's go like outside Jakarta or something. Oh, it's Malaysia, chat. That was Malaysia. Or is this part of... Actually, that island might be part of Indonesia. It's right between... Oh, Singapore's right there. It's right between Singapore and Indonesia. Okay. Well... I don't know. I'm no geoguesser expert. This just could be like anywhere that's not America. Give me more clues. I don't know enough of the geoguesser hacks to get this right. We got, what, white people? Or South American? Something like that. Nice tracksuit. Adidas. The plates are kind of hard to make out. It seems like lighter colored. We have that kind of car. I don't even know how you pronounce that. I mean, I have no idea. The steering wheel. Blew by that one. I'm almost out of time, chat. Steering wheel's on the left. Yeah, it's giving South America to me. I just don't really know. Argentina. So Buenos Aires, let's just go outside of Buenos Aires then, right? Where is Buenos Aires? It's in the north, right? Can't see it well enough. Chile. I don't know. Oh, there's Buenos Aires. Okay. All right. I couldn't find it in time. All right. Last one, I think. Man, why don't they give me something easier? Are we in Asia? Probably. Oh. That's Cyrillic, actually. We might be in, like, Russia. Whoops. We might be in Russia or like that area with all that Cyrillic around. Is that Mongolia? It might be Mongolia, chat. Pretty good. Pretty good. Mongolia. Did well on that one. All right, that's all I got. That's all they're going to give me for free. I like GeoGuessr. It's pretty fun. Whew. Maybe we'll have to incorporate those games back in again. Wordle? We're just going through the gamut. Wordle. How do you even play anymore? Wordle, New York Times. Doing Wordle in front of an audience gets my heart rate higher than trading. I gotta figure out. I always figure out my vowels first. I don't really care. Could be something like Risen's pretty good. Bog. Very good guess. So Wiser. Boom. Very nice. All right, crushing ass. Taking names. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, chat. Really good trades today. Thanks for hanging out. We'll get after it tomorrow. Try to pass these lucid accounts and get them funded. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.